folks, we have been cutting out that fence row over all week. Today we're going to go get materials to take to that job, and I'm going to be using truck and trailer. The barbed wire alone weighs about 2,500 pounds. My good buddy Larry's going to meet us at a couple of places. We're going to take and get his truck and trailer loaded up, and then after we get all that unloaded, I'm going to pick up a new horse. I found this little horse. I went and looked at him. I really felt sorry for the horse. He's been malnutrition. He's a gray, which is he's pretty. He's already a gelding supposedly, so hopefully he is. He's about 3 years old. He should have dropped by now if he's going to drop. But this tire's been giving me trouble, and I got some green slime, so I'm gonna get out the air compressor. I'm gonna take and put some green slime in that tire and see if we can't keep it from going down all the time. It sets, it goes down. So I put one of those mats to good use in the horse trailer. That we got off of a buddy of mine over there, Craig. Shout out to Craig. He gave us those mats. I got one in the horse trailer now, so that works out good. My fire generator is going to be loud, so I'm just going to do what I'm going to do, and we'll see you guys a little later. Alrighty, folks, it's a rainy day, but here is the little guy that I'm picking up. He's a little skittish. If he grows into his head, he'll make a big horse. He's got a real set of high withers, kind of thin, a little bit scared. But I'm going to take and get him loaded on this trailer, and we will get him home and see what we can't do with him. He's supposed to be a gelding. Hopefully he is. He's about 2.5, 3 years old. So we'll see what happens. Go. I get him. Just let me move easy here with him. He ain't got too much learning. Don't put too much pressure on him. Just let him figure it out. I ain't in no hurry. He's a little big boy. He's thinking about it. He's already in there. He just don't know it. The biggest thing is you don't want to make it a bad experience for him.
No. Okay, son. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're okay. Good boy. Good boy.
Alrighty, folks, made it home with this little horse, but I did a thing. He had another little old horse there, a little bit older, more mature horse. I rode him around, and he's a nice little old horse, and I really felt kind of sorry for him. I don't know if this other horse is actually a gelding. I don't know if he's dropped yet. He don't look like he's been castrated, so he could still be a stud. If he is, I'll just have to castrate him. But I'm setting up a little deal here to unload these guys. That other one, he don't lead. This one here leads just fine, but I don't want to take and lose either one of them out here. And Polly ain't here yet, so I'm gonna try and get them unloaded, and hopefully it ain't too big of a fiasco. He's old man, needs some groceries. This other horse off of here, we'll see how he does. Woodson. 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 Oh. He didn't knock down the camera, thank God. Oh, we're a big boy. As you can see, they both need groceries. This dude here is real thin. He don't know a whole lot. I'm gonna take this old man over here, put him in with that young horse, get some groceries on him. I gotta work on his feet a little bit. He's old, but I believe with the right groceries, I believe he'll come around and make a really nice kid's horse or something. This guy here I got to work with, he really needs his feet trimmed, but he ain't too awful bad. I mean, you can pet on him. He ain't too awful bad. Just a wild old horse. I'm gonna take and switch out lead ropes here and just let him drag a lead rope, get this old man out of here. We'll get him some feed and water. Get him on the road to recovery. Getting them settled in. He acts like maybe he's teething a little bit. He's kind of timid about how he eats. I think maybe his teeth's hurting him. But he's got a pretty tall hip. You got to kind of take and look at him like that halter may be too tight on his head, may be why he's having issues. I may need to. No, it don't look like it. He's just holding his head sideways. We'll find out what's wrong with him. But he's got a pretty tall hip. He's mostly shoulder and head and neck. But I think if we put some weight on him, get him working, I think he'll turn out to be a pretty nice little horse. He's kind of gained it up just from not eating. To be honest with you, that's why I kind of took him. He don't seem to like this grass hay none. But the reason I bought him is just because I kind of felt sorry for him. Same way with the other horse. The monsoon season is upon us. Looks like we might get some rain this evening. Been getting a little bit of rain every night. Big old thunder clouds. I got to get him some water. I gave that old horse over there some total. He's really enjoying that. Get him back up to weight, maybe ride him some, find a home for him. Pretty good day. We hauled some material. Old truck did good, trailer did good. I've been having some issues with the carburetor on the old truck. I'm having to reset it all the time. I really need to put a holly on it. But it was a good day. Didn't intend on buying another horse, but that's what happens when you go and you look at horses, you lose your mind. So I got to get everybody watered, and then we'll take and get in out of this weather before it gets too bad. Okay. Been calling this guy Wee Willie. That halter's too tight on his head, and I think that's why he's having trouble putting his head down and eating. I'm going to replace it with a rope halter, and he can drag that lead rope around. The guy I got him from was kind of scared of him, and I was going to switch out halters over there, but we got him here last night, and I just keep looking at this halter, and I think it's just getting into him. He's having a hard time eating, so see if we can't switch it out. He is kind of snorty. He's just an old Mustang, just an old res horse. Hadn't been handled a whole lot, so we'll see what we can't get done with him. Ease along, I think we can get her done. So one of the things I use this little deal here for is to snag the rope. It's my shepherd's crook. Shout out to, I think Michelle Chavez sent that to us. So sometimes you got to work smarter, not harder. These Mustangs. I know he's not going to like anything over his ears, so I'm going to tie this kind of loose. And we'll thread it through here so I can hang on to him here. Oh. Oh. Oh, I know. Oh. 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 He's kind of bronky. Oh. He's got a war spot right here on his face. We'll get this old halter off of him. Get him kind of healed up here from it. Oh, oh, easy. Kind of got his head sore. Ho, 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 don't want is him to kick me. He might. Oh. Oh, now. Oh. What we're going to do, see if we can't get this up there on his head. Oh. He's kind of nervy, so I just got to be easy here, not get hurt, and not hurt him if I can help it. There we go. Ho, 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 ho. All right. I know that halter's hurt, and that's the thing. Ho. Get these old horses sometimes. Oh, you don't know what's what. Oh, 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 easy. Oh, oh. I'm gonna take his halter off of him. And I gotta really watch. He's cornered. Some of these old horses will take it, kick at you. They're just scared. They're not bad horses. They're just scared. You see it's been eating into his nose there. Kind of noticed it last night. He was holding his head kind of crooked, and got some places where it's just too tight. And people don't know a lot of times what they're doing to horses. Got some sore spots on his head. The thing I like about these rope halters is I don't have to be totally engaged with him to take it. Get it up on. There we go. Oh. Be loose. Sore spot on his head up there. You got to be really ready for these horses to take and do anything. So, I think that's going to help him eat a little bit. Maybe his face won't bother him as bad. I'm going to try to be on this side of him here a minute. Oh. Oh. I think anybody's been on this side of him. Oh. Oh. He might try to paw me. He might try to do a lot of things. He's just wild. Hadn't been handled a whole lot. He's going to push on me there. Push back. Oh. Don't like when they go pushing on me. Oh. Oh. You're all right. Oh. No, don't push on me. Don't push on me. Now I'm going to just let him wear that rope halter. It's a lot looser. It's a lot nicer on his head. That's pretty soft halter. And that old web halter was eating in the side of his face. And he's just having a hard time eating. So still going to be a little bit sore in his head, but this will allow me to catch him real easy. You see how snorty he is, and he'll wear it for a while, and just be easy to catch him, and then I won't have to rope him. He'd jump out of this pen if you get after him. He's like a deer, and hopefully now he can eat a little bit better. He ate most of his hay last night. I gave him some grain this morning. He ate that, but I think his head's hurting him because that halter was just too tight. Now we got to go change out some tires. I was going to change them out, but I really don't feel like it. We've got a tire to change out on the old red truck. We're going to be using it next week on a project that we're working on, and try to get it to where we can drive it over there. It's got one really bad tire on it, so I've got to get a tire changed out on it. And Miss Polly broke her phone yesterday, so we're going to do a twofer. We're going to stop, maybe upgrade our phones, and then get some tires changed. I don't believe he's gilded. I think he's still a stud. I just don't think he's old enough to have dropped, or he might not drop, but I don't see any scar in there or anything, so I think he's still a stud. And when he drops, we'll take care of that. Got to get them feet trimmed. So, getting him used to. Woo! Oh, buddy. Sticks are really good for this. Teaching him. Not going to hurt him. Other side here. Kind of wants to push on this side. Hair off there. Flies are getting in my face. Kind of wants to be pushy on this side. Well, I think he's still kind of sturdy. Be pushy. Really got to watch them. Wild horses. They spin, start kicking at you. You just have to watch their demeanor. They'll pre-signal what they're going to tell you they're going to do. And, well, the flies are bad. I'm going to spray everybody and spray the pins tomorrow. No hair off of him here. Boy, come on. Leave him right there. It was a good start. Rubbed him on his feet and everything. He's licking and chewing. Let him think on that. Do it again tomorrow. Alrighty, folks. I'm going to take and end this video up right here. Remember to like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about us, and tune in next time to see what we take and get into next. Remember, if you don't know which way to go in this old world, commit your ways unto the Lord. Trust also in Him,
he'll bring it to pass. We'll see you later.